Kaylee Herringa from Sidewalk Ready Everyday Fashion, and today I have a hair tutorial to share with you. This look is a high placement chignon with a little bit of a twist leading back into it. So for this look, so far my hair is just blow dried. I washed it this morning and wore it this way for most of the day, and now I'm going to be doing this look for evening. So to get started, I'm just going to brush my hair with a paddle brush, get all the snarls out. And next, I'm going to go in with my Big Sexy Hair Powder Play, sprinkle it through the top. This only needs to be concentrated in the very front part here. And now I'm going to go in and just back comb this very lightly, not a lot. Alright, next, I'm going to section out this top part of my hair. So starting around temple area, I'm going to go back in a triangular section and just gather this kind of like midway down the crown of my head. So I kind of have this diagonal parting. I'm going to twist this off and treat this as a separate section and pull all the rest of this hair back. I'm going to use one of these little rubber bands. One of these little rubber bands. Okay. So all the rest of this hair, I'm going to just sweep upwards. I'm going to put this in a pretty high ponytail, not on the top of my head, but up in the crown area. Alright, so now you have your ponytail. Now, I'm going to go in, put my finger right in the middle of this, and pull it out so you have a hole here. I'm going to flip the ponytail under, up through the hole, like a topsy-turvy but opposite. It's going up instead of down, and pull this straight up and tighten. Next, let me spin around this way. Alright, so now that you have this, go in and back comb this pretty heavily. Now take your bobby pin, I'm going to spread this out just a little bit, kind of like fan it over. Alright, now I'm going to pin in. I'm going to go in on either side, pin straight in, on either side. So I have these two, like that. I'm going to put a couple more in just to anchor these in, make sure all the hair is captured. So I'm basically I'm pinning this ponytail to the hair along my scalp, so it stays. I'm going to go in and crisscross a couple more in here, just to give it that extra bit of hold and anchoring. Okay. So now that I have that, back comb this just a little bit more. And now I'm going to put my hand right here and flip my ponytail back over. Smooth this hair. And this is why I really like a back combing brush. I feel like they smooth really well. And I'm going to take my new favorite hairspray. This is the Bedhead Masterpiece Hairspray. It smells amazing. Spray the top of that. And then you're going to grab all of these loose ends and tuck them under and pin them in. These pins are going to go right under that little bun you created, just to pin those ends underneath. And this part doesn't have to be completely perfect, just because what I'm going to do now is take down this front part. So this front part that we worked with before, I'm treating as a separate section. I'm going to back comb this just a little bit more. You can back comb this a lot, you can back comb it a little, depends on how much volume you want in the front. And what you're going to do with this section, tip my head back so you can see, spin this over, just like this, and I'm going to slide one pin in on that part that I crossed over top. I'm going to slide that straight into the hair. Now with this, we're just going to put these ends into that bun. So I'm just smoothing this over at the top. Oops, face this direction so I can see what I'm doing. Alright. Alright. That'll work. Okay, so I'm smoothing that over the top and taking these ends under like I did with the other ones, and now this is this part that you want them to be pretty smooth. So I'm just going to tuck this under. I just pinned it. And something that you can do to make sure it's really smooth is just to take your brush. I mean, that actually turned out pretty well. But take your brush and just run it over the top very lightly. Something else you can use for this is a rat tail comb. These combs with a little metal on the bottom work really, really well for smoothing. So I'm going to go in. I'm going to just smooth this here a little bit on this side. I can't really see what I'm doing, but you get the idea. I'm just going to stick this pinning so I can feel it's a little loose right there. And spray it over really, really good. It's the time to get the front right. Make everything smooth, sides. Okay, so that's the final look. You have the twisted chignon in the back, you get the little twist on top, and it's smoothed on this look on the sides. Take a look from this side, the front, so you get a little bit of volume in the front, a little bit of interest, and then this look on this side. So I really like this look for evening. It also works really well for day if you're dressed up just a little bit more in more of a professional setting. I hope that this sleek look works out for you. If you have any questions, shoot me an email at sidewalkready@gmail.com, and be sure to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Blog11. Thank you so much for watching.